Today we're going to take a look at common logarithmic equations and inequalities. First question though, what is common log? Uh, a common log is any logarithmic equation that has base 10 in it. It's also one of those special numbers that you don't always have to show, like our magic 1 that happens to hide everywhere. Sometimes you may see a problem that looks like this, or you may even just see plain old log of x. Just know both of these are the same. There's a magic little 10 base sitting there that you don't have to show. Okay, so back over here. Inequalities we'll come back to. Equation. We should already know that we could rewrite this problem using rules of exponents. So I could say 3 to the x power is the same as 3 to what power to give us a 15. I could rewrite that, but I could say 3 times 3 gives us 9. 9 times 3 gives us 27. 3 to 2 or 3 to third power, they don't work to give us a 15. There's some sort of in-between number that we're looking for. That's where logs are going to come into play. I can't do exponents, so let's do logs, the next best thing. Okay, what do? Well, like equations, where we add something to the problem, as long as you do it to one side, you got to do it to the other. So what I'm going to do is take the log of 3x, and I'm going to take the log of 15. When I bring this stuff down, log of 15, this x, by our rules, says we're allowed to take that x, push it all the way to the front, and we're going to multiply it by everything. X times log of 3. Now, since we have multiplication here, and both of these are log base 10, I'm going to divide by log 3, divide by log 3. Those guys cancel out. I don't care how ugly these look, as long as it's the same number, who cares? Something over itself is 1. X equals, now it's just a matter of a calculator game, where if you go to your regular scientific calculator, you're going to hit the log button, hit 15, you're going to come up with a decimal. That decimal number is 1.17609 divided by calculator. Again, hit the log button, hit 3, coming up with 0.47712. And if you happen to have an iPhone, unlock that screen rotation, turn that thing sideways. Next to the 4, I believe it is, there's a log button. You're going to go backwards. You're going to hit 15, then log, 3, then log. You should come up with these two numbers. Now, there's a reason why I put the approximation sign here, because these decimals go on and on and on forever. They're never going to stop. So this isn't the actual answers. We just kind of cut off the end and went and just left it there. Okay, well, now you're going to take these, you're going to divide those two, and we end up with about 2.46497, and this thing goes on and on and on forever. So again, I use approximation because we cut off some of these decimals. It's not the 100% true answer, because somewhere down the line, these decimals are going to shift. But that is solving a logarithmic equation. What about if we had an inequality in there? Well, you're going to go through this whole step. And you're going to get the same thing. The only difference is that inequality sign. So we're going to solve all the same stuff. The only difference, you get that. And that is solving common logarithmic equations and inequalities.